Pioneer Football Report. Bill Schmid with Coach Krzykowski after the week 3, but second game of the season.
Correct.
Win at home, the home opener. Coach, congratulations on the W first off.
Appreciate that very much. Exciting atmosphere without a doubt, and the guys worked hard, so couldn't be happier.
It really was incredible, and the way that second half went, it was so back and forth, but realizing that going through that adversity last year, a lot of close games that maybe you didn't come out on the right side of, you learn from that and then continue to put that towards onto the field, and the payoff was on Saturday.
Correct. You grow with every experience, and I think that's what we did. That's what we asked our guys to do, our coaches to do, everybody involved in the family. And having it come together then on a night like that in front of our home stands with a tremendous group out there as far as recruits and parents and just community members, couldn't have happened better.
And one thing I noticed from being up in the broadcast booth, the energy on the field never wavered. And that's one thing I know, when you stick together as a family throughout the whole 60 minutes of football, there can be ebbs and flows, but ultimately the team that sticks together the most usually is the one that's the most successful.
Correct. The maturity level, as I put it after the game, was phenomenal. That we never wavered, we hung together as a team, we hung together as a family, and there was really, I won't say there was never a doubt, that seems a little bit overconfident, but yet there was no question of what we were going to do. We were going to go down, we were going to score points, we were going to keep them from scoring. That's the way it's supposed to work.
And a young offense, Colton Bahling, we're going to talk to him later on in the Pioneer Football Report, junior quarterback for the Pioneers. That entire offense is young, but there's, like you said, there's maturity and there's game experience in there, and the offense played really well in that second half.
They did. They played well throughout the entire game. There is maturity, and that's what we look for. So they do have some game experience by class or age. Yes, we might have some young guys out there, but yet we have some experience. We have some older guys, some seniors out there who are providing some great leadership as well. So it's a really good mix.
Take a look back right before the end of the first half. You guys get a huge defensive stop on the goal line. Take me through a little bit of that entire sequence. They're right down inside the 5-yard line, and keeping them from getting points when Augustana is going to get the football back, that's a huge momentum shift.
Yeah, actually throughout the whole first half, they were kicking field goals, which we were really happy about. Never want to give up points, but when you're keeping them to field goals instead of touchdowns, you're obviously happy about that. And quite honestly, when they were at the 5-yard line, you thought, okay, they're probably going to go for it. So we had to put our unit out there that we felt really good about as far as throughout the practice week of putting together that goal line package. And wow, breaking through the line, making that stop, what a boost as far as our morale going into halftime.
And great morale going into the week now, going on the road, taking on a really, really good program in UW-Lacrosse up at their place this weekend.
Yeah, as we talk about in season, in the recruiting season and whatnot, if you take a look around our area, we have some phenomenal football being played. At a couple different conferences, our conference included, we would say is always one of the top in the nation, but certainly going up against another school in a different conference that has to be considered in our backyard. And this is going to be a fun one. We're looking forward to it.
Always a physical matchup when the Pioneers and Eagles are going to get matched up together. Good luck this weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.
I appreciate it, Bill.
Thanks, Coach. Coming right back, Bill Schmid with you on the Pioneer Football Report.
No field goal attempt for Augustana. They've taken 3. They want 6. They've got 3 receivers out to the right. Pitra in the backfield with Blyer. Drops back to pass as Blyer. Fires inside to the end zone. And it's knocked away by Colin Shepley. Tried to get it to Ryan Hennessy, and Shepley said no go.
Bill Schmid with Coach Mark Krzykowski on the Pioneer Football Report. Coach, we hear all these guys talk about family, and we talk to so many different players, and I know personally, as a former member of the Pioneer football family, that while you're here and beyond in the recruiting process, on the field, on the practice field, in the film room, when you have that family atmosphere, grinding together and playing together, it really does build a kind of unbreakable bond.
It really does, and for us, it is what everything is built around. We use the word family because it's an emotional word, as it should be. And it starts in the recruiting process where we get to build relationships and we get to know the immediate family, not just the recruit, but also the parents and the brothers and the sisters and sometimes aunts and uncles. When they're here, when individuals are here, we take care of them like family. We always say we're not going to spoon feed, but we're going to help. We're going to be there as mentors. We're going to be there as role models. So that family atmosphere, and it goes beyond just players, Bill. We got an unbelievable group of managers who are so talented. And I'm telling you, if there are any people out there hiring, come and talk to us, because we can point you in directions of individuals who have tremendous work ethic on the field, in the classroom. Our players, our managers, you name it. Our student workers, they do such a great job.
What you guys wouldn't be able to do without the help of those guys day in and day out.
Men and women out there helping us, and we're just so blessed to have them with us. And then that family atmosphere carries over to alumni, of which I'm talking to. And we want to make sure that they're being successful out there, and we want to celebrate those victories. They're ringing the bell even after graduation. And my understanding is somebody's ringing the bell right here, the new Milwaukee Admirals in-game host. Congratulations.
Thanks,
Brian.
Coach. I appreciate it. It's awesome.
What a phenomenal opportunity for you, but also for us to celebrate with you. So congratulations.
Thanks, Coach. I really appreciate it. It's going to be a great time. Bill Schmid back with you on the Carroll University Pioneer Football Report alongside junior quarterback Colton Bahling, criminal justice major. Colton, thanks for joining me behind the desk. First off, congratulations on the win, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So coming over to Carroll, what was necessarily the biggest driving factor to bring you to campus?
The family atmosphere in the football program was huge. My brother went here, so I saw through him how that whole family deal went, and that was a big draw, definitely.
Now, I'm going to say I think you're a little bit better looking than your brother, so I'll give you that first off. But playing quarterback, a little bit different than he did playing on the offensive or defensive line.
Right.
While you're playing quarterback, getting in-game reps has to just be the most important thing. And now you get in the first two starts of this year.
Right.
How much have you seen in a growth from your play just getting on the field?
Definitely from week one to having the bye week, and then game two this past weekend. There's a big difference getting that first game under my belt and just getting extra reps in practice. The 2 weeks between the games helped a lot, and I think you could definitely tell this past weekend that I grew a little bit from game one.
After the win, the entire fourth quarter, man, against Augustana at home, the crowd was rocking. It was an awesome atmosphere. But you guys were kind of playing from behind. What was it in chase mode and continuing to push the up-tempo process? That fourth quarter, it looked like you guys did wear down Augustana a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we had, almost 5 minutes, so we knew we didn't have to press too hard. We were calm, collected, and just knew we had to go out there and execute, do what we've been doing all week in practice, and just keep executing those plays the way we knew we could. There's some adversity with penalties and stuff like that, but we just kept fighting and executed in the end, and ended up scoring the game-winning touchdown with 49 seconds left.
And there were a couple of great balls that you threw, man. I know the two to Brandon Erkey, the one late to get you guys into the red zone, just the play action fake. And you stepped in there and took a shot while you delivered that ball. That takes a lot of poise, man.
Yeah, it was a big play. 2nd and 20 after the penalty, we knew we had to pick that up if we wanted to keep going. That 3rd and 20 would be tough. So big play with Brandon. He came up with that ball that a little bit overthrew him, but he was able to make the catch, and that was huge.
And on the whole touchdown play, I see the route combination. I see the slant coming in, and Parker's sitting in the back of the end zone. I know I'm up in the press box. I have all my papers, and I'm throwing it into the end zone. So I was just glad that you saw what I was seeing.
Yeah, I definitely saw exactly what you saw with JJ going out in motion. It pulled that safety down and put a nice, easy ball right to his chest.
Well, you got to take advantage when they forget where they're at.
Absolutely.
Colton, thanks for the time, man. Good luck this week against Lacrosse, and we'll talk to you soon, all right?
Thanks for having me.
It's Bill Schmid, the Pioneer Football Report, coming right back.
Erkey is going to be at the far right side. Off to the left, off to the far sideline. The two receivers are Neerdals. Zitsky is in the slot. Keels even with Bahling in the shotgun. Bahling sends Keels out in motion to the left. They want to go jet sweep. They fire into the corner of the end zone. He's got Parker Zitsky for a Pioneer touchdown with 49 seconds remaining.
Parker Bahling's pass is complete to Parker Krzykowski. Touchdown, Pioneers!
Bill Schmid on the Pioneer Football Report. Pioneers getting set for their game at Lacrosse, taking on the Eagles tomorrow, September 23rd, a 3 o'clock kickoff up in Lacrosse. Our next broadcast on GoPios.com will be September 30th. You can catch tomorrow's game on GoPios.com. The link will be there. Take you right to the UWL website, and you'll be able to watch the Pioneers take on the UWL Eagles. Once again, I'm Bill Schmid for the Pioneer Football Report. Thanks for watching, and Go Pios.